Hello, and welcome to WABJ News, where high school students report the news. I'm Mariah Cruz.
And I'm Ariana Poindexter. If you're in high school or a parent of a high school student, it's likely that you've been doing a lot of thinking about college. Whether it's filling out applications, finding scholarships, or planning to visit campus, the process can be daunting.
That's right, and WABJ News' Raymond Williams introduces us to a program at a local high school that helps students navigate what can be an overwhelming process.
Every Tuesday after school, Sabud Bajimaha signs in here, puts aside her backpack, and looks toward the future.
I want to be a pediatrician, and I want to go to UVA.
And she's hoping coming here will make that dream come true.
We're going to have some college reps there.
The Project Discovery program helps Sabu and the other students prepare for college, something that is especially important here at T.C. Williams, where they've had challenges in keeping academic levels high.
We give a lot of freebies, a lot of help, fee waivers, free fee waivers. The kids go on free college trips.
Students learn everything from basic life skills to how to apply for scholarship. Today, a guest speaker tells them how to handle stress.
I wish I had a magical thing to give you to make you feel more relaxed.
Project Discovery has had many success stories. As you can see in this picture gallery here, there are 3 people who have gone through Project Discovery.
We have a lot of success stories. Since the program has been here for since about 1985.
I want to know what it would be like to go to colleges, because we go on field trips to colleges.
Now this senior hopes to be another one of Project Discovery's successes. Graduating this spring, he is set to go to Northern Virginia Community College and thanks the program for making it happen.
This helps me more, but I wouldn't necessarily know what to do if it wasn't Project Discovery.
Raymond Williams, WABJ News.
Project Discovery boasts an amazing success rate. 90% of the students who participated in the program last year enrolled in college.
Recent figures show 1 in every 3 children in the U.S. is overweight. This statistic has caught the attention of First Lady Michelle Obama, whose Let's Move program is getting kids active and educated about the food they're eating. WABJ News' Reddit Kifle goes inside the lunchroom for the lowdown on how kids are chowing down.
Today's menu is a typical school lunch with fries, pizza, and lots of carbs. There isn't much time for students to carefully read the posted nutritional information as they grab their lunches. But how do they feel about their options?
It doesn't even look edible, and the milk is nasty, it's chunky. And if I had time, I would bring my own food from home.
If I had other choices, of course, I would never eat. The only reason I eat from the school, because I can't get out of school to go to other places. We have 30 minutes lunch, and you don't get enough time to eat and go to other places rather than eating school.
There are some healthy choices available, such as the salads and fresh fruits. Student advisor Dawn Allison understands the complaints, but says it's up to students to make good choices.
I do think that it's a student's responsibility to be in charge of his or her own diet or nutritional intake. So it's part of becoming an adult to take charge of your body that way.
But let's not forget, these choices include what's in the vending machines that students really depend on for getting their snacks before and after lunch. There are some healthy vending options, but the Pop-Tarts always seem to run out of the quickest. And if the vending machines and snack lines aren't enough, the junk food jackpot is just across the street. Reddit Kifle, WABJ News.
Some of the consequences of poor diet are diabetes due to being overweight, as well as high cholesterol and blood pressure. Also, students' consumption of unhealthy snacks makes it difficult for them to stay awake, and this, as students themselves told me, definitely affects their studies.
So it seems like school lunches are indeed part of the problem. What's being done about it?
As of right now, it's really up to students to navigate their own way to make smart, healthy choices. But it's not easy, and they do need help. That's where Michelle Obama's movement comes into the picture.
Okay, thanks Reddit. On the subject of health, big changes to the nation's healthcare system are on the way. After months of debate, Congress has passed President Obama's sweeping health reform package, creating the largest change to the healthcare system since Medicare 45 years ago.
We're pleased to be joined now on set by our own Eddie Mallory, who's here with a commentary on health reforms, also to give an insight into how our country's system compares to others. Eddie, I understand this from your own personal experience.
Yes, my first experience with the hospital was when I was 6 months old, living in Kenya, Africa, when I was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell is a disease that genetically affects your blood. After the discovery, my parents and I moved to Oxford, England, where I lived in England. Sickle cell hospitalized me for 4 times in 5 years. My medication was always the same price, and I noticed that no one complained about the expenses. After almost 6 years in England, I moved to America during my second year. I was hospitalized for 2 weeks after suffering a stroke due to sickle cell. After I was diagnosed, I was discharged. I was shocked to see that the insurance company and hospital sent bills. This wouldn't have happened in England because the government handles that. Also, medication were different prices, unlike England where they're all the same. This confused my family. I love Barack Obama's healthcare reform plan. It will end confusion, and I believe it will benefit all Americans and take away the worries of patients like me and their families when it goes into effect.
Very good information. Thanks, Eddie.
When we come back, big changes on the way for Metro as the system tries to bounce back from a series of safety mishaps and a massive budget shortfall.
And later on WABJ News, Washingtonians bring in spring on the National Mall. Stay with us.